Hello everyone, Solomon here. I'm outside of work. I'm gonna punch in soon. So, not to risk anything, I'm not gonna be filming inside because you have to ask apparently you legally have to ask permission. And, whatever. We're not gonna disclose my location because I need my job. And I work in the radiology field, as you can see. So, I'm just gonna spend my time in the car while I still have time before I punch out and make money. I'm 38 years old. I'm approaching 39. I have 8 years of experience in the radiology field. So, by now, I should know what I'm doing. College is 4 years, so this is basically like going through college and 4 years of graduate school, or maybe 4 years of medical school. Anyways, it's a long ass time, and I just made my first 6 figures. I guess I'm like an adult now. I probably could be younger, like 30 years old and make 6 figures, but I'm approaching like 40 years old, and I just broke 6 figures, so it's not that impressive. And that's me. And I know all the psychological traps. I know many of the psychological traps: hedonism, complacency, I know about crazy women, gold diggers, scam artists, grifters. Everyone's just out there trying to scam you for money because you're the hardworking person. I never had a solution to life except that if you're a male, you have to work your ass off. You have to go to work every day. If not your own entrepreneurship, if not your own business, then for someone else. And that's just the way it is. You get a W-2 form, you pay your taxes, and they leave you alone. That's all you have to do, pay taxes and die. I'm an introvert, so partying and going to see people was never really a vice of mine, or drinking and doing drugs. That was never a vice of mine. Nor in the New Jersey area. Anyone I know was very generous about having parties. And if it was, actually there's Rutgers, which was a party school. I didn't get much out of it, I would see gays dancing with each other. I mean, it wasn't really my thing, and I'm just like, and then everyone's just super hyper competitive over girls. So you have gays and super hyper competition for girls, and I'm just like, how is this even possible? So anyways, if you're straight, it pays to be gay. That's all I gotta say. It's super hyper competitive. This girl wants that. This girl wants that. You just have to be super masculine, be an asshole, and get what you want out of the relationship, and it'll probably fall apart real fast. And that's why I'm still single. Which is fine. That's not really my priority in life. I'm not female. I don't have this like super sense of urgency to have children. If I'm like this broke ass fresh off the boat Chinaman, the last thing I want to do is pay child support and alimony and all those crazy spouse woman shit, and it's just like, the fuck? He should do this, he should do that, you should do that. life for men is a risky business. He has to make money. He has to find a way to make money. It's just deeply ingrained with him. He can't just stay at home and start bitching and, eat bonbons and sit on a couch and mooch off of his rich husband, okay? Women can get away with that, okay? Life is not fair. Life is not fair, Car insurance for a young man is 18 and older is astronomical. It's much higher than female. It's just a different perspective, and the laws and the rules in America, at least, they know, where to price things at. So let's move down the line. This is probably going to be my first post on YouTube. And, look, I have a fresh new book, The Power of Habit. So I can talk all the shit that I want. The thing is, I have to document my own, little habits that I do using the habit tracker. I have last year's model. Woo! I have last year's model in my bag. But anyways, it says it's taking too much effort to get. Anyways, it just says what I do. I go to work. I focus on things that help me survive, like nutrition. I eat a balanced diet: fruits, vegetables, meats, grains, beans, fiber. And then I try to get the harder ones like mushrooms and kale. And then the people have all these arguments over, you shouldn't eat this or that. Kale's like the bottom feeders of the plant world, and they have, all this shit in them. You shouldn't eat lobster. Like, whatever. I'm a guy. I'm Chinaman. I'll fucking eat anything. Just to survive. I don't come from a rich culture of white people, so like things are different. If you're gonna eat, a 2-week-old sandwich, you're just gonna eat a 2-week-old sandwich. But you may argue that the sandwich may get you sick for whatever reason. I have an iron stomach and I don't give a shit. My system literally doesn't give a shit, and I'll just crap it out with no remorse. White girls can't do that. Everything has to be fresh. Everything can't be more than 2 days old, a day old, or they'll get sick. And that's the truth. There are some unfair advantages males have. You could get to be nasty and dirty and old and fat or whatever, and no one cares because you're a guy. If you're a woman, you have to be young. You have to be pretty, or normal. No one's gonna give two fucking shits about you, because you're an old hag. I mean, who's impressed by old ass women? No one. Your family might love you because your grandma, but other than that, oh no, it's like the only thing that's there for an old lady is a nursing home. And depends diapers. It's just like, oh shit, fuck this. But that's life. Sorry, that's just life. I'm not being an asshole about it. That's just life. So this video is going up on YouTube. I don't give two fucks. So one of my habits in here, using the habit tracker, is posting on YouTube. Not only vlogging and journaling, it's just to post it on YouTube. I'm already 9 minutes and 30 seconds into this video. How's that even possible? Time is just flying by. It feels like I've only been here for 3 minutes. I've been spewing verbal salad garbage for over almost 10 minutes now. Like I'm Donald Trump. You know, how other Brahmins do this, I don't know. They spew of verbal garbage, and people believe them. Oh, we're gonna make America great again. We're gonna build the wall. We're gonna build new infrastructure and housing for people. With the just use the voice of the mouth, the voice of their mouth. Just by articulating words. I don't know how these kinds of people do. These Donald Trump people do this thing. Yeah, I'm Solomon Chau. Yeah, just make a new Solomon Chau app. Put some Solomon Chau software. Put some new Solomon Chau videos, and yeah, we got a finished product and sell you everything for $9.99. Who the fuck is gonna do the work for me? No fucking person is gonna be just fucking doing work for me just because I spewed it out of my mouth. Which is the same way how I perceive other people. They're just talking bullshit. Sad reality we live in, but that is the truth. January 1st, 2024. This video is going viral online just so that I can have a video online. Just so I can start the 2024 with videos, footage. And just so that I can have the habit of posting online. You know. And this is how I post. I don't have fancy music. I don't have fancy this. I don't have talking to other people. It's just me and my asshole self because I'm self-reflecting. You know, I'm like journaling. If people could hear me talk in work, if you see me just walking on the street, this is how I normally converse inside my head. So I'm just articulating what's going on inside. That's just my perspective. And other people are different. I understand that. Some people are extroverts. Some people just don't give a fuck. And some people have jobs to do, and that's why they don't give a fuck. Some people may be in the zone playing sports or doing whatever their craft or whatever that it may be. I understand them more as opposed to just people just lollygagging on the streets. I mean, the Amazon guy has to deliver packages or whatnot. Taxi cab driver has to deliver people. Or whatever the hell it is. Like, I get it. Most people are just average ass people. So if you weren't an average ass person, you know, you would be staying at home, doing nothing, telling everyone else that they should be doing nothing. And you'll just become an old lady or an old man who just fucking doesn't do anything, doesn't have much influence or power in the world, and is just, you know. Is that necessarily bad? No, I just don't want to be that person. Hello, lady. Someone on the phone, just some old lady on the phone, just like, what the fuck? Or maybe that's the fate of all of us. I don't know. You're just this old lady or man, and you know, no one really gives a shit, and you're just comfortable at home on your couch watching TV, watching fucking Elf. So there will be a time when I would say to myself, did Solomon Chau, did he ever fucking do anything with his life other than work a 9-to-5 job? Probably not. Like most people, I worked and whatever. Maybe I went through several different wars, maybe several different pandemics, and I was the first one to do that or this, and all these doctors and scientists and engineers But at the end of the day, did I even give a fuck? All this ego, all this like negativity is like, how should one perceive themselves? How does one stay humble? You know, do you want to continue to be an engineer, a doctor, a lawyer, or do you want to be on social media and talk shit and boast about how great you are? I never had a solution in life. If I died, I would never have a solution until I read a book called Marcus Aurelius' Meditations. He said people are fucking assholes. They're judgmental. They accuse you of things. You accuse them of things. They're lazy. They spit on the it's like walking in China, basically. He knew this in ancient Rome. So that was about 2,000 years ago. Fresh after Christ died. And he said, despite of everyone else, or your perception of everyone else being a greedy, motherfucking, selfish asshole, you yourself have to do you. You have to do yourself justice. You don't have to follow anyone. You don't need social validation. You just have to do you because you're doing you because you think it's the right thing to do. And that's just what I have to do. I'm not talking about criminals. You know, if killing people or stealing or grifting people or, you know, scamming people is just to you because the world's unfair and you don't give a shit, then you do you. I'm not law enforcement. But eventually you'll wind up in jail or prison, or you'll have to, you know, spend additional money to protect yourself in your criminal empire. But for normal people, we don't need all that as much, like, I don't know, it's like excessive amounts of goobity gob shit. So normal people just have to have normal amounts of integrity to survive in the world. Again, there have been lawyers and doctors and engineers before me and whatnot. It's just that I want to just be myself. My mom's always yelling at me, what are you going to do with all this money? People are always going to yell at you, what are you going to do with all your money? Me? Fucking nothing. I don't fucking care, okay? Jesus. You know? Why is it always me with my money? Go spend your own money if you want to see change. Like, my money is to make sure that I don't die. Like, I'm too low on the totem pole. Why is everyone trying to convince me to invest in their company when in 2 or 3 years or even like next week is going to fall apart like shit? What I should be doing is investing in myself. Okay, what I should tell them is I'm going to buy a book called Marcus Aurelius' Meditations so I know how to deal with social validation and people trying to rub their shit onto you. Trying to rub their values onto you, not your values, not to expand on your values, your core values, but to expand on their values, their interests. You know, how can you buy them a new car, not how to buy yourself a new car, in which you're the one who fucking needs the car, not them. So there's like all these Brahmins, all these like upper class, like control freaks who don't even know that they're being selfish and greedy. You know, all the wealth and the power are going to just the wealthier and the more powerful. They're not trickling down to help the poor people. There very rarely are like donation foundations and stuff. Does the money go to the people that actually need help? That's the sad part. That's the sad reality. Because, oh shit, I gotta punch in. That's my video. Make sure you like and subscribe. I hope to post more. Thank you for watching. Peace out.